we're gonna start off with onion. And for this, we don't need a super fine chop. We'll just go a little more rustic. This is the kind of stuff that when I hit the last month at the farmer's market, I really like to stock up on the garlic. Carrots, if I can, they're not gonna last as long. The last market hits, I don't wanna be left with no garlic. Okay, onion and garlic, they're together. We're gonna go in a little bit of chili here. I'm just gonna use the bottom third. So I'll clean those seeds out as well. I'm gonna go in with our olive oil here. Nice little glug. Make that sizzle. All right, so we're gonna chop up our tomatoes here. And for this, we are gonna add absolutely just rough cut tomatoes. So you can just kind of whip through these guys. So I'll just kind of beat them up a little bit here. That in the sun, how beautiful. Those guys are just all smashed up and nice. So what I did this morning was I took about 15 carrots and I juiced those guys, cosmic carrots of course, and we're gonna add that to this. I don't know if it's gonna need all of that, but I don't want it to be too much carrot. Maybe about half of that, so definitely a couple cups of carrot juice there. And then this is just kind of a filler, but it's really nice stuff. It's an organic vegetable juice. You got like celery root in there, beets, tomatoes. I'm gonna go in with about half of that as well. You know what? Let's go all in. We're going for it. And we're gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. We're gonna taste the seasoning right off the bat here and see if we need to add, I'm definitely gonna add some pepper, but maybe not salt, I don't know yet. It's a real nice juice already. I will add a touch of salt. That was probably 7 cups. Just kidding. In with some pepper, good amount. I want this nice and peppery and bright. We're just gonna do our garnishes for the gazpacho right now. I'm gonna do some cooked, some raw. So I'm just gonna do little thirds on those. We're gonna season them up with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grill them now because we're gonna actually cool them down just a touch before we serve the gazpacho. We're gonna do zucchini, squash, and cucumber noodle to go in the center of the gazpacho too. So with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it in half. We're gonna seed it out right in the lawn here. And what we're gonna do is just cut them small. Set those guys aside here. Check on our zucchini and squash. We just want just a little bit of color, still some bite in it. Now we're gonna work on our noodles here. So I'm just gonna slightly peel these guys. Nice and thin, just a couple rips across here. Hey, Dad. Now with the squash. Oh, look at that color. It's amazing. Look at how yellow, beautiful and firm those are. We're just gonna hit them with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. I'm gonna pull off our zucchini and squash. We got nice bubbles on our gazpacho over here. I got a little ice bath here, a metal container. I'm gonna pull some of our gazpacho out right now. Slow down or stop completely the cooking process. I'm gonna actually add the cucumber right now. And then we're gonna go in with our zucchini and squash. And that cooking, I love a cooked gazpacho just because you get the flavor of the grill in there. You still get the, a little bit of bite. So in we go, we're getting cold there. You could add a good shot of sherry vinegar in there as well if you want. But what I'm gonna do out here right now is go in with a half a lime and a half a lemon. So I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna stir our noodles up a little bit. Our cucumber, zucchini and squash. The olive oil and the salt and the pepper is just gonna help soften those guys up quite a bit. I'm just gonna cut off a piece of baguette here. You can do this at home, just chuck it on your grill, broil it in your oven. I'm gonna take a little muddler and just kind of smash up the tomatoes and the vegetables. You never want to put your gazpacho in a blender. It just alters the color and flavor. What you really want to do is have a food mill, or you can smash it up like this by hand. And I think it actually makes it taste better. Perfect with the bread there. Give the noodles here a little twist and put them right in the center. Then we're going to ladle our gazpacho around the noodles. Get a little bit more of the broth in there. Now what we're going to do is finish with some really nice olive oil. Pepper, little bread. I also have a little micro arugula that I've just for color, a little bit of flavor there. Here's our final dish. We have a grilled Cosmic Apple Gardens vegetable gazpacho, little fresh cucumber noodles, squash, zucchini, some grilled bread.